Welcome back to Stock Yoga, where we find the zen in the market's chaos. I'm your guide, and let me tell you, the market is a wild beast, a screaming banshee, a runaway train, but fear not, because I've done the homework for you. I've been digging, I've been dialing, I've been doing the deep dive so you don't have to get your hands dirty. And what have I found? Two absolute gems, two titans of industry that are practically begging to be bought. Here are two stocks to consider buying today, and I mean today. Now listen up, because this is important. As of July 1st, 2025, the market is giving us a gift. You've got to know when to pounce, when to strike. It's not about timing the market, it's about timing the market with the right stocks. And these two? They're the right stocks. One is a fortress of value, a literal gold mine. The other is a healthcare behemoth, a juggernaut that's as steady as a surgeon's hand. We're talking about diversification, people. We're talking about building a portfolio that can withstand the storms. So grab your notepad, get ready to take some notes, because class is in session. We're going to break down why these companies are screaming buys. We're not just looking at charts, we're looking at the fundamentals, the management, the story. This isn't just speculation, this is about making informed decisions to help you make some real money. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Booyah! First up, let's talk about Barrick Gold, ticker symbol GOLD. Now, some people, the nattering nabobs of negativism, they'll tell you gold is a relic. They'll say it's a pet rock. I say they're dead wrong. Gold is your insurance policy against chaos, against inflation, against the madness of crowds. And when you want to own gold, you don't just buy the metal, you buy the best-in-breed miners who are pulling it out of the ground. That, my friends, is Barrick Gold. This isn't just some fly-by-night operation, this is a global powerhouse. Think about the world we live in. Geopolitical tensions? Check. Central banks printing money like there's no tomorrow? Double check. All of this uncertainty sends investors running for safety. And what's safer than gold? It's the ultimate store of value. Barrick isn't just riding the wave of the gold price, they are masters of their craft. They have some of the best assets on the planet, Tier 1 mines in Nevada, in Africa, in South America. These aren't speculative holes in the ground. These are cash-generating machines that will be producing for decades. And let's talk about management. Mark Bristow, the CEO, is a legend in the mining industry. The man is a rock star, a geologist who knows how to find gold, and more importantly, how to extract it profitably. He's a disciplined operator who doesn't chase growth for growth's sake. He's focused on shareholder returns, on squeezing every ounce of value out of their assets. He's exactly the kind of general you want leading your army in the commodities battlefield. He's not just talking the talk, he's walking the walk. The balance sheet, it's a fortress. They have been relentlessly paying down debt, turning this company into a lean, mean, cash flow generating machine. This isn't the bloated, debt-ridden Barrick of old. This is a new company, a disciplined company. They're returning capital to shareholders through dividends and buybacks. A dividend from a gold miner? You heard me? That's the sound of financial discipline. The sound of a management team that respects its shareholders. That's music to my ears. Now look at the valuation. The stock has been beaten down, left for dead by Wall Street, which is chasing the latest shiny tech toy. That's their mistake, and it's our opportunity. You're getting these world-class assets at a discount. You're buying when there's blood in the streets, even if it's your own. The market is overlooking the sheer operational excellence and the fundamental tailwinds for gold. This is a classic value play, a coiled spring ready to pop. Think of it this way. You're getting a defensive play that also has tremendous upside. If the economy goes into the tank, gold prices will likely soar, and Barrick will go right along with it. If the economy booms and inflation takes off, gold is your hedge, and Barrick is your champion. It's a win-win scenario that the market is completely ignoring right now. You have to look past the noise and see the value that's staring you right in the face. So when I look at Barrick, I don't just see a mining company, I see a financial fortress, I see a hedge against the unknown. I see a management team that is second to none, and a balance sheet that is pristine. I see a stock that is just too cheap to ignore. This is a long-term hold, a cornerstone for a diversified portfolio. Don't listen to the haters, do the homework. Barrick Gold is a buy, buy, buy. Alright, let's pivot from the ground to the gurney. Let's talk about our second pick, a name you all know, UnitedHealth Group, ticker UNH. Now this is a different kind of play. This isn't about hedging against chaos. This is about profiting from one of the most undeniable, unstoppable trends in the world, the ever-growing need for healthcare. People get older, they need more care, and UnitedHealth is at the center of it all. This company is a juggernaut, a behemoth. an absolute monster of a business. UnitedHealth isn't just a simple health insurance company, that's what the amateurs think. No, they are a vertically integrated healthcare machine. They have the insurance side, UnitedHealthcare, which provides coverage to millions. But then they have the secret sauce, the crown jewel, Optum. Optum is their health services business. It includes everything from data analytics and pharmacy benefits management, Optum Rx, to owning doctors' offices and surgical centers, Optum Health. It's a brilliant strategy. Think about it. They control so many pieces of the healthcare puzzle. They gather data on what works and what doesn't, which allows them to manage costs more effectively than anyone else. They're using technology and analytics to revolutionize the industry from the inside out. This isn't just about paying claims, it's about actively managing health outcomes and lowering the total cost of care. This integration creates a competitive moat the size of the Grand Canyon. No one can replicate what they've built. And the growth? It's relentless. Look at the earnings reports quarter after quarter, year after year. It's a beautiful staircase of growth. They consistently beat expectations and raise guidance. This isn't a fluke. It's the result of masterful execution and a business model that is perfectly aligned with the future of healthcare. As the population ages and healthcare becomes more complex, the need for a manager, a coordinator, a data-driven powerhouse like UNH only grows stronger. Let's address the elephant in the room: political risk. Every election cycle, you hear the politicians screaming about healthcare reform and the stock takes a hit. And what happens every single time? The fears prove to be overblown and the stock comes roaring back. Why? Because UnitedHealth is so embedded, so essential to the system, that you can't just rip it out. They are part of the solution, not the problem. They work with the government, they adapt, and they continue to thrive. Don't let the political noise scare you away from a best-of-breed company. The management team here is top-notch, led by Andrew Whitty. These guys are chess masters, always thinking 5 moves ahead. They are constantly innovating, making smart acquisitions, and finding new ways to grow the Optum beast. They are incredible stewards of shareholder capital, consistently buying back stock and raising their dividend. A growing dividend is the #1 sign of a healthy, confident company. It tells you that management believes in the future, and so should you. When you buy UNH, you're buying a piece of one of the most dominant, well-run companies on the entire planet. You're getting consistent double-digit earnings growth from a business that benefits from an unstoppable demographic trend. It's growth and safety all rolled into one beautiful package. It's the kind of stock you can buy for your kids, put in a drawer, and watch it compound for decades. It's a foundational holding for any serious investor. Don't overthink it. UnitedHealth is a screaming buy. No surrender. There you have it. 2 incredible companies, Barrick Gold and UnitedHealth Group. One is your shield, your defense against the slings and arrows of a crazy world. The other is your spear, a growth engine tapping into one of the biggest trends of our lifetime. This is how you build a portfolio. You don't bet the farm on one horse. You build a stable of champions. You need offense, and you need defense. You need value, and you need growth. Gold and UNH give you both. Now, I'm not your financial advisor, the decision is yours. But I've given you the homework, I've laid out the case. The bears will tell you you're wrong, they'll tell you gold is dead and healthcare is too risky. Let them. While they're shivering in fear, we're taking action. We're buying best-of-breed companies at prices that make sense. We're investing with conviction, not with fear. Remember, there's always a bull market somewhere, and you just have to have the courage to find it. So don't be a deer in the headlights. Don't surrender your capital to the forces of negativity. Do your own homework, have a game plan, and be ready to pull the trigger. These are opportunities, people. The market is giving you a gift. Are you going to take it? I know I am. There's no substitute for victory. Now go out there and make some money. Booyah!